For those of you in Michigan who don't believe it rains here in Nevada, it is pouring like crazy. And of course there's no eave troughs, so the water is just like pouring off of the roof, and it's lightning like crazy. It's 6 a.m. on Wednesday morning at the house. And I guess now we're going to call this the bunny house, seeing as the rabbits have destroyed the inside of the house. I just wanted to film some of this rain. It's just pouring down right now. Unbelievable. I guess this doesn't happen often here. Pretty crazy. So let's go see what's going on in the front yard. So guess what? It's raining pretty hard out here too. You can see the water running down the gate there. I don't want to go out there because I'll get all wet, plus the lightning. You can see how heavy it's running in the edge of the road there. I see other people out on their porch. It's not normal for the rain to happen like this here. Kind of crazy. So I am at the house and I want to kind of show you some of the stuff that's happened here. We had 4 tons of rock brought in to the yard. That's the new plant right there. It's hard to see with the sunshine and the way it is, but here's what the plant looks like. It's a smaller one. It'll grow into something like this right here. This is our neighbor's. So they brought in 4 tons of stone to replace all the stone that was missing in the backyard. And I'll kind of go through some of the other stuff that's been going on in the house. We went looking at couches when Ralph was here at West Elm. We got approved as a small business partner with West Elm. So that means that we can get 20% off of everything at West Elm and Sonoma and Pottery Barn and all the stores they're affiliated with, which is kind of a good deal. So it'll make the couch more affordable. So this is all of the trim and door casings that was removed that is damaged by the mice. This is the pile that wasn't damaged by the mice. So it's about a third of the house was damaged by, not the mice, I'm sorry, by the rabbits, the tenants' rabbits. So that kind of shows that. The house has been gutted from that. They're going to come and start, today's Friday, they're going to come and start painting on Monday. And I had a difficult time figuring out what kind of paint to get, so I painted some spots on the wall. You guys probably aren't going to be able to see the color very well. The one to the way left is too white. The middle one is more neutral. And the one on the way right is very kind of yellow looking. So the one in the middle has got a little bit of a gray tone to it, and that's what I'm going to end up going with because I don't want yellow. And this one looks, if you look at it close up, has a lot of yellow hues to it. So we're going to go with that. It's very like brownish, gray looking, so, but very light again. And the trim is going to be, this is what the trim is going to look like. Can hold it up to it so you guys can see it. So the trim is going to just be a 5-inch plain kind of board. So that's what it'll look like in the house there. And the trim going around the doors is going to be the same, but it's only 3.5 inches wide. So that's all been ordered and will be delivered, I think, on Friday if everything goes well, next Friday. And you can see how the everything's been removed from the house, and the painters are going to be starting on Monday. And they will be done on Wednesday. I stayed in the house the last 2 nights, and the first night wasn't bad. I got up this morning, and there were cockroaches all over everywhere, like lots of them. So especially in this room, there was quite a few cockroaches. I call this the rabbit room. I'm trying to get rid of the smell by having, baking soda around. You can see everything's been gutted in here. So we have a cockroach infestation, and I'm not staying where cockroaches are living right now, and I can't get anybody out here to spray until Wednesday. So I am moving back to various different hotels. This morning, I was cleaning on top of these counters, and there's tons of rat poop up there. So the people who are coming to spray are going to try and figure out what's going on with the rats, and they're going to put rat poison around outside to try and get rid of them. So that's been a fun thing to deal with this morning. So I'm basically going to be in the hotels for the next couple of weeks. I have no idea. I have rooms booked everywhere. I'm staying different places. It's very frustrating. It's hard to get rooms last minute out here because everything's booked up. So there's some kind of concerts going on. I think starts on Saturday, Sunday, Monday or something at Allegiant Stadium, which is causing a problem. So these are the new plants that we put in, and you can see all the new stone that was brought in. It looks real nice. He did a good job doing it for the most part. And I'll go over here so you can see more of the nice fresh stone. Did all the way over here. And then when he got to the other side of this tree, he stopped. And they literally brought in 4 tons of stone, which is a lot of stone. So once I get a shovel, I'll spread some of it around. Oh look, we have a little newt. Do you guys see that on the wall? It's going up. I think those guys are pretty friendly. It's like a little lizard. Huh. Haven't seen one of those around yet. At least it's not in the house with everything else. So that's the backyard here, the rest of it. And they also come in, which is amazing that they can do this. He covers the whole grass that you see here with sand. And then he has this tool with like little tines and forks on it. And they call it fluffing the turf. So we had that done, and I'll tell you what, this grass looks absolutely beautiful compared to the way it was when the people had it trampled down because they had a pool setting on it over in the corner. It was really bad. But, you know, they drove their little cars around on it and stuff. Now it just looks beautiful. So it's ready for, the yard looks good. The inside of the house, not so great. So what I had to do was, everything I had out here, I had to go ahead and put it away. So when the painters come, nothing can be on the cupboards, nothing can be out. Everything's got to be put away, which kind of annoyed me because he didn't originally tell me that when he gave me the quote. He told me I could still stay in the house and they would paint around me. So I have to figure out how to deflate my bed. I've got my suitcase packed for the next, I don't know, 14 days or whatever. I'll have to come back here and do laundry, and then I basically have most all my clothes in there. I'll have to come back here and do laundry to stay longer at other places. So I'm putting my stuff in the tub, and I've got like a lot of the belongings in the shower, and the rest of the stuff is going to go outside, if you know, or I put it in cupboards anywhere I can. So there's the update on the house. We also, I did get the receiver and subwoofer all working and wired up. The sound through the sound system is great. We hired a lawyer a couple days ago. They say we definitely have a case against Nicklin because Nicklin's management team was aware there were rabbits in here and they didn't do anything about it. And there's some other things too. I guess I should show you. Apparently the tenants put the wrong kind of light bulbs in this light up here. And it's kind of like fried it. And you can see the sockets are all broken, and it looked like it almost started on fire up there. So we had a request in, or there was a request in for Nicklin to fix this when the house was under home warranty a month after the tenants moved in. Nicklin didn't do anything about it. They never got it fixed, and the tenant complained to the contractor left and right about it, and Nicklin never sent anybody out here to fix it. So that's another thing that's going to be on them. We figured out the flooring. That's going to get installed next Monday, I hope, a week from this Monday. The sink drains were all replaced, and there was 3 faucets and 2 tubs that were completely clogged. So they came and took the U-joints all apart and unclogged them. The light bulbs came too, so I've replaced all the light bulbs in the house except one. I need to figure that out a little bit more. And I do have lights outside that go on automatically at nighttime, so I got that security issue somewhat taken care of. And let's see. Oh, yeah, I already told you about the rats and cockroaches because I kind of made a list of what I wanted to go through with you guys. So that's about it for today. I am heading to downtown hotel, which I was able to book for one night. I could not get I couldn't get any nights Saturday and Sunday anywhere in town. Everything is sold out and booked. Or if you do find a place that's available, it's $900 a night. So I am heading up to Mesquite, and hopefully I'll get a chance to do some hiking and outside stuff and completely forget about this house and how cockroaches were probably crawling on me last night. So that's the end of the update for this week. And it'll probably go out there a little bit early just so that you guys can see it. You probably won't get one till probably the end of next week or something, because I don't even know where I'm staying. I have hotels booked for the next almost 2 weeks, so I will be bouncing around and living out of a suitcase. Fun, and stopping by the house to make sure contractors are showing up and doing their jobs. Bye for now. So I'm over at the house. It's on Monday, and they are prepping to paint. Look how they cover everything. I thought this would be cool to show you. And these are the blinds that were hanging in the windows. Check out how they do the bathroom. So the floor down, the bathroom floor we were saving. The rest of the floor we're not. So you can see, and here's the color swatches. This one I am not going with. This is the one I'm going with. This one was too yellow. You probably don't see it on there, but it was a little bit yellow. This is almost like a grayish, really light gray or tan kind of color. So you can see how they completely wrap everything to protect it from the paint, because they come in and just spray with the paint. So they cover up all the lights. Oh, they left the toilet paper out for themselves, hopefully. You can see the tub. Everything's completely covered with plastic. Oh, I guess they won't be using this bathroom. Must take a long time. There's a guy downstairs in the bathroom wrapping stuff right now. So, and then the insides of the closets, when he goes to spray in here, imagine they'll have some lights because they have them covered up so you can't turn them on. Everything in here is going to be white. The shelves right now are white, and the walls are like that yellowish color. Everything's going to be solid white inside this closet. So let's go check out some other rooms. Oh, they have the laundry room wrapped up too. Very interesting. Completely, everything's completely covered. It's got to take a long time to do that. There's that. And this fan is covered. And these are the curtains. They put the curtains in the middle of the room so they don't mix up which ones go where when they're done, I would imagine. Oh, and they took the cheap kitty pole down, which is great. Yep. And here's the other bathroom. But then I don't need anything out of here. Jeez. Yeah, it looks like they got it all prepped up here to paint already. Crazy. Interesting.